Hey, welcome back, guys, to Chupacabra's Lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra, more Path of Exile, the Awakening, and now we're entering Spider Town. And as you may have guessed, these bushes and trees are coated in deadly spider webs and goo, and it's not the best, but I will say, out of all the zones in Path of Exile, one of the ones that I thought was the most clever. Oh, and these are bad fire spawn zones that spawn evil fire totems. Rather than just giving us another, like, janky cave, this area actually gives us, like, a cool cave made out of spider webs, which I thought was neat. It's a little bit more original. I mean, it is just kind of another cave full of murder, but hey, it's at least designed differently. So, last episode, we saw a cool, Vol zone, and got a Vol arc, which I'm looking forward to previewing for everybody. But oh, did I say Blarg died? Blarg got killed. So we're gonna have to wait for a while to get in touch with one of his, higher level characters. But yeah, Blarg got murdered in that Vol zone, just randomly. So we won't see him for a little while. But I got a Vol arc out of it, so I think it turned out alright. And I've got quite a few spells here that I didn't have on the old Scion. I've still got that weird, like, flaming basketball ability, that, magma orb. But I've also gotten a modifying support gem for it, which means it can now spleef 3 of them at once. It's a lesser multiple projectiles, which turns a single shot weapon into a multi-shot spell. I think I said weapon, but I meant spell. And I kind of like those. Those are really handy to have. And then I also have this spell totem, which will automatically summon demon skulls from me that do my bidding and keep me alive by being a massive distraction. So that's going to be super handy.
Do they work the auction house for you as well?
I don't know. I do know that you should not tell them to give you a blowjob because they will bite the skin off the tip of your dick. That's about the only thing I've really experimented with. And I don't really suggest it, truthfully. But there's that. So we're in the Weaver's chambers. She's just a big honkin' spider. So hopefully no one at home has the arachnophobias, but we're all pretty powerful, so she's not really much of a problem child for us. Didn't really drop anything cool, though. Ooh, can someone redrop those booties? Those booties might be good for me. As I deal with these stupid spiders. Something still alive over here? Oh, it's like a fire snake? That's different.
Golem.
Oh, I don't remember seeing those before.
Yeah, they spawn from the storms.
Alright, so we got the booties, and we're gonna go back to town and turn those suckers in. But yeah, the first time I fought that Weaver, she, like, killed all of my minions because I was playing a minion witch, and that ended not the best. But I mean, you know, what happens, happens. It took me, like, I think like an hour and a half, or nearly, to slowly kill her because she didn't have minions at the time. She only had, like, one wave of minions that spawned, so I had to, like, kite the shit out of her and wait until she casted something, and only then could I, like, attack properly. So that kinda sucked. But we don't have to deal with that anymore, which is kinda handy. And ooh,
A min witch.
These booties, not the best, actually.
They're for the shadow.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess I'll stick them in the stash for now.
The witch doesn't really care about evasion.
It's true. And then I've got, yeah, another set of evasion boots. Oh boy, my favorite. I'll just sell the rest of this crap. So, next up on our agenda, we gotta finish killing off the rest of the bandits, or helping one of them. So we'll go do that at the old broken bridge. Super handy stuff, that. Yeah. I guess we just go over to the old crossroads. And head over to the broken bridge. So, this bandit... What was it this one gave us, Taria? It gave us something handy.
Kieran gives you plus 10% to all element resists.
There it is. Alright, so basically, elemental resistance, any old defensive, like, stats or resistances in general, are gonna be super important later, because I still don't know what did it. I looked at the recording after the fact, and nothing really appeared to have killed me. But, like, we were literally in Act 4, all of, like, 10 minutes. We just got in the first zone. Nothing's happened to me. Like, I've gotten hit by a couple of spines, and my shield's gone down a little bit. And then suddenly I just explode and die. So, yeah. I'm going a little bit on the tankier side this time around, now that we've kind of had, like, a sneak preview.
Shield.
Yeah. This chick's gonna have lots of shielding. She already has the ability on this witch where if I get hit past my shield, 30% of that damage automatically gets, like, deducted from my mana pool instead of my health pool. So that's gonna be super helpful. Oh, look. It's the Hunty Lady. The Hunty Lady is concerned with, rebalancing nature. She sends us out into the world and is like, hey, these monsters are magic and douches. Go stab the shit out of them. We're gonna restore the balance. I guess we're kind of cool with that. I mean, she eventually gives us reputation. That would be handy if we were a ranger, but, you know, whatever. So somewhere...
And what's great about the shields is that they're boosted by your intelligence stat.
Yeah, basically, the build that I was going with the Scion was really stupid, so we're doing that with the Witch. It's what it's meant to do. I was just kind of doing that to be goofy, but we didn't realize at the time that, or I didn't know that, like, Act 4 was super hard. Just like you were going into Noom Game Plus already, so gotta watch your shit. Gotta be careful. They'll touch your butt. Oh, hey, an ice golem. That's cool. These look neat. I'm gonna kill it. That looks super cool.
Yeah, basically when they came out with these storms, they also came out with the new golem spells.
Oh, alright. So we've got, like, evil ice storms going on in this zone. Where they periodically, well, spawn murder. Well, actually, they exclusively spawn different varieties of murder, but... Up here it goes. The Reeking Den. Somewhere in here is a creature...
It's like a big smelly, thing.
Yeah, it's a big smelly anus in the ground. Somewhere in here... Oh, it's crab monsters. That's fun. Somewhere in here is a... Well, I guess we just gotta clear out the whole place, because it's full of corrupted crab monsters. There's that, which I guess is neat.
So the big smelly anus has crab.
Yeah. It practically writes itself for the hilarities. Don't get fondled in here, kids. It's bad for you. Well, I guess I could talk about... Oh, you're getting, like, mauled by lightning. The other ability that I've got now is this funky,
That was me doing the lightning.
Oh, was it? It's this funky ice wall that I can spawn on top of monsters 3 times in a row. Does some damage, and it walls off the place, so they can't get in here and touch my butt if I'm feeling vulnerable and in need of adult.
Yeah, one thing he likes to do is just wall him off next to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't resulted in your near death yet, to be fair, so I mean, what's the problem, man? Oh, the last thing I have is, it's this thing, which shoots like a cone of, or just like a line of cold.
It's a wave.
Yeah, it's a wave, and it hurts the closer they are to me, but I don't like it nearly as much as I like my other abilities, so it's probably gonna get shit canned first and foremost if I need room for something.
You really need projectile speed for that ability, because it makes projectiles fly farther.
Oh.
So, close is relative.
And that is Blarg spaying the words, if you don't remember him, and he got murdered a little bit ago. Did you, like, lag, or did you just straight up underestimate them?
A little of both. I just, like, threw myself into, like, a massive group of them, and then I lagged out.
And then he got butt-touched, so, you know, talk shit, kids, but talk shit, but don't hurl yourself into the middle of the murder. That's today's, Chupacabra fun fact. Or pro tip, something, I don't know.
Words from a mouth.
Yeah, that. Oh, there's a cool ruin here. I'm gonna shoot these fireballs. Looks like my fireballs are doing some of the best damage, even though I've got, like, bonus, lightning damage, as opposed to, like, bonus fire damage. Okay, oh, monkeys, my favorite. I love monkeys. How did you know, Path of Exile? How did you know? So, Blarg, how's your day been?
Long.
I mean, you still have your ears, I presume, which would have otherwise been a little awkward. Blarg had some run-ins with an ex of his who attempted to chop his ear off. So he understandably went out and said, hey, could I get one of them fancy, whatchamacallits? You know, those stay away from me.
Here.
Those stay away from me papers that keep people from cutting me in public. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he got a restraining order, and that was an interesting revelation.
Yeah.
I mean, it basically sounds like how I stopped talking to a longtime friend of mine that I grew up with, because I hadn't seen him in years, and we were in scouts together again briefly. He was just a giant asshole, and that friendship ended with an attempted fist fight and slamming his head in a car door. I don't have that car anymore. I miss that car. It was an old Jeep. So
funny.
We didn't go back talk to Dora, did we?
We can on the way back.
Yeah.
She's not going anywhere. It's not like she has legs with ankles attached.
The shining light peeps are there.
So this is the one we want to help. Or did you
Crap.
really do that?
No, it wouldn't let me choose because I've already have him as kill.
All right, come into the encampment. I'll just have to go back there later.
So apparently, if you already have the quest done, it just selects what you selected before automatically.
Yep.
Oh, that's why Neff didn't come with.
That's why I didn't.
I see. All right, well, I'm gonna go back and talk to that guy, and then turn the quest in. So I'll be right back. Yeah,
Wait,
this
have
is
you killed Oak already?
no, but we
have
can't.
killed all the people already.
We're gonna kill the last one, so it don't matter.
You have to kill Oak before you can get the reward from him.
I can I can use the waypoint back. I'll just leave the portal open. It's fine. Whoa, ice elemental. I guess I've already voted to help this guy, so fuck it. I'll just take this other portal. That's just here. Okay, well that was oddly.
Dora.
Yeah, I gotta go back and talk to her again. Whoops, that was the crossroads. My wires are all crossed tonight. I'm all wibbly wobbly in the head. I've been editing videos all day. It's not wibbly wobbly timey wimey, Blarg. The doctor told me I'm gonna get sued. Alright? Yeah, so that car I had, it was like a really old Jeep. It was like older than it was like an over 30-year-old Jeep. And, yeah, that was different to drive that. It had a lot of weird things wrong with it, like, is that still chaining? Okay, so this thing is chain lightning, but the Vol version of the chain lightning, it pretty much chains infinitely, or up to like 40 times or something stupid. And it just kind of whips around and murders things. That's neat.
40 times.
And I'm gonna use my wall ability to get them to fuck off. Except for this rogue Exile. He's an asshole. Doesn't even drop anything good. What an ass. I'll just kill your golem, friends. Oh, what's this? A rapier and... oh, a carved wand. You want these other things? That was a heavy strike.
It's all just loot me.
Okay. Well, let me grab that scrolls, and we'll get out of here. That's where we'll end off this episode, ladies and gentlemen, for Path of Exile. The Awakening. I'll go into more, like, lore-related things next episode, because, you know, there's more. There's always more, and I'll try to, pepper it with some newer information. So, bye!